Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash for the next 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks until I can do them again or until I get sick of what's in here. We're first going to go through what's in the drawer, what I used, I'll let you know what I thought about the items, and then I'm going to pull quite a bit out, and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. I do have quite a bit of new items that I really want to try out, and bring in some items from my collection, like older items. If you're interested, please keep on watching, and if you do like shop my stash videos, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Let's get started with powders. I pulled out one of the other powders that was in here because I did finish it, and that was the Bare Minerals, like the illuminating veil powder. It was like a mini or a deluxe or whatever. I did finish that one. I do have a full size of it, but one at a time. The other powder that was in here is the Collab powder. This is in the Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder. I think this, yeah, the shade is Porcelain Ivory. I do really like this powder to set all over my face. My favorite way to use it is with a like a damp sponge. So like I'll set under my eye, whatever's left with my sponge, I'll set the rest of my face. I do like that one. Beauty Bakery Flower Better Not Bitter, and this is in the shade Yellow. I love this for under the eye. It's so brightening. It's beautiful, and it's super finely milled. It doesn't go everywhere when you open the powder, but it's finely milled that it doesn't give much texture under the eye, or any texture for that matter. That was it for powders. Let's go ahead and move into bronzers. The NARS bronzer in the shade is Casino. I do like this guy. It's a really good match for me currently with my tan. It goes really well on the skin. The formula is really nice, really fantastic actually on those bronzers. It feels kind of like stiff a little bit, but it blends so easily on the skin. I do like this one. The other bronzer that I had in here, the powder bronzer, was the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. Again, there's another bronzer. It's so cute to begin with, and oh my god, I love it. It looks so beautiful on the skin. It is a little bit more on like more satiny, so nothing shimmery. There's no like shimmer or anything in it, but it looks beautiful on the skin. I do have the Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade is Warmth. I love the powder version, like loose powder of this guy, and I did really enjoy the pressed one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and like try to pan this guy this year. I like it more than the other bronzer that I'm trying to finish, which is the Tarte Hotel Iris. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up because this is beautiful on the skin. And the other bronzer that was in here was a cream bronzer, and this is the Fenty bronzer cream in the shade 03 Macchiato. This is a really nice formula. It's not super intense. It's really easy to blend, and it blends like beautiful. It's not super pigmented where you're like, oh crap, did I mess up? No, it's very user friendly. For highlights, my son had picked these out for me last time. This is Bloom Time by Wet n Wild. This is actually really beautiful. I did really enjoy it. These are kind of like something I like them, and then I forget about them, and then I love them again. And this was one that I really enjoyed. This Too Faced Love Light You Light Up My Life. I don't know. I think maybe this is a highlighter that are either gonna pass on to my niece. I think she might really like it, or I'm gonna go ahead and use it as like a body highlighter. I tanned quite a bit, like natural tanning and self tanner, so I think this would look absolutely beautiful as a body highlight, but I'm not going anywhere, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. For now, it's coming out of here. Becca, this is Shimmer Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. It's beautiful highlighter. I do have a pan in it, a dip in it, and I used it a little bit more, and I really enjoyed it. I was pretty happy with this guy too. I'm not decluttering that anytime soon. And the Persona highlighter, this is the Cali Glow highlighter in the shade is Zuma. This is so beautiful. It's really blinding. You just gotta be careful because it could pick up like the texture. If you have texture skin, you gotta be really careful with it. I think it's because it's so like metallic and intense, but it's beautiful. And who doesn't have texture, right? So the other highlighter that was in here, or I guess I should call it a blush topper, was kind of like not super highlighty, but this is the Will powder. It's a apparently a blush, but it's definitely not a blush. It's so shiny for it to be a blush. I did use it as a highlighter, or when I use like a pinkish, more pinky blush, I use it as a blush topper. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead, and this is gonna go in my highlight drawer because there's no way I can wear this as a blush. It's way too intense and too blinding. Oh, I did have one more highlight in here. I did have the Becca Lilac Geode. Oh, this is so pretty. It is so pretty. I did wear, I kind of did like a purple, no, well, yeah, purple and blue eye look using the Huda retrograde Mercury retrograde palette, and I used this guy as my highlight. Oh, it was absolutely stunning. I was really happy with this. So this is gonna go back into my collection. Okay, for blushes, by The Balm Girl Powder, and this is the shade Houston Street. This is beautiful, you guys. I just hate those little tiny packaging. I would really like to like pull these out and put them in a real palette. I wonder if these are the same size. I want to take a look. Let's see. I can't open it now. Yeah, they look about the same size. It would be really nice to just put them in a place where I can actually reach for them, because usually when they're like this, I tend to ignore them, but I don't have an MTZ palette, so I don't know why I'm even bothering. Butter Blush by Physicians Formula, and this is in Vintage Rouge. Again, this is another beautiful blush. It's very natural looking. It looks really beautiful on the skin. I do like the formula too. The blush by Sicily, highlighter blush with White Lily. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in my collection. It's been here for 2 goes now. Oh, I love this guy. It's so pretty. It looks so beautiful on the skin, and the formula is just fantastic. I know I need to just put it away. I don't want to keep it out here just because I paid a lot of money for it and I should use it. I'm gonna put it away and get some use out of other stuff. I did pull this guy in a little bit, you know, later after I don't know, maybe like a couple days ago, and this is MAC Glow Play in the shade is So Natural. It's really beautiful. It definitely looks super natural. You just need the right brush for it. The other blush that I had in here was the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to my niece. I think she would really enjoy it. I'm gonna send it to her. And then I do have the cream blush by Fenty Beauty. Actually, I did not use this guy at all this past time. I totally forgot that it was in here. There were so many other options, and I really enjoyed pretty much all of them, and I totally forgot about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out for now. I did have the Stack by Tarte. This was one of their, like, they were 3 sets of these around the holiday, and this has the shades Snow Kissed, Prize, and Peppermint Mocha. So the highlight is Snow Kissed, the blush is Prize, and the bronzer is Peppermint Mocha. I did use it. I think I only used it 1 time. I do really like it. The formula is really nice on these. I've used 2, and I have a 3rd one that I still haven't touched yet. I was like, come on, Rania, we're already in August, but I guess that's what happens. The other face palette that was in here was the Je ne sais quoi palette. I'm not gonna lie, I mainly use the bronzer in here because it's a beautiful bronzer, and the highlight, again, it's a beautiful highlight. The blush, it's kind of like so pink, you know. It's just like, it's intense pink. I don't tend to go for pinks like that. I just don't find that they suit my skin tone so much. And I really wanted to use the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Translucent Powder, but I totally forgot, so I didn't. Okay, for mascaras and all that, I did pull in these 2 last time because I thought I'm gonna be done with these soon, but I'm actually not. They're still going strong, so I'm gonna keep working on them. I am gonna keep these in here because those are gonna be next in the rotation. I am gonna pull out this eyeliner because there's a couple new eyeliners that I really want to try out, and this was the Bare Minerals Round the Clock 6 p.m. Really creamy formula. It's I liked it for like smudging or in the waterline. It stayed pretty well. Let's do the concealers. I did have two in here. I did have the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I love this stuff. It's like the cheapest thing you can get, but it's amazing. The formula is just so easy to work with. It feels very hydrating under the eye. And then the other concealer I had was was by Kosas, and this is the shade 04. I did enjoy it. I just found that it's a little bit light for how dark I am now, so I'm gonna pull that out. For brown, I'm totally forgetting my words. For foundation, I had the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. This was beautiful on the skin. I really enjoyed it, and I have the shade 70W. I should pull it out, but I kind of want to keep it, but I have other foundations. I should pull it out. And this Hourglass Vanish Foundation, like the Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. This foundation gave me a hard time, honestly. I had to be very careful with what primer I could use with it. One day I tried to use it with this primer, and that was a big mess. I had to clean it all up. It didn't work that way. It kind of like, it looks, I don't want to say it looks heavy, but it's very finicky foundation, but it looks really beautiful in pictures or if I'm filming. I kind of want to keep it for that, just because it looks really beautiful in pictures when I'm filming, but other than that, I kind of feel like I don't like it, you know, so much. It's a little guy, so it's not taking much space. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. The e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, I used it only like a handful of times. I did really like it. My face looked super glowy. I had to make sure to let it set on my face before going on with foundation, otherwise it was a mess, or maybe it was just because it was this one. I'm gonna pull it out, and then the other primer I had in here was Tatcha the Silk, the Liquid Silk Canvas. This was really pretty too. Let's see, for setting sprays, I did finish up that Bare Minerals one that I pulled in last time. I'm working on this Urban Decay All-Nighter in like the scent Honey. I'm so close to finishing it. That's why I put it in here. And this guy, I just use illuminating setting sprays. I dump them in here, and hopefully next time we do a Shop My Stash, these won't be in here. The other one that was in here is the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. I know it doesn't say illuminating or dewy or whatever, kind of like they have the other one that's either it's a dewy, illuminating, what, but it did feel like it was very dewy looking on the skin. It did a good job. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I actually am surprised how much I used out of it. It was brand new, and I'm like, I used this much, which I guess I drowned my face in setting sprays. I don't know if I'm gonna pull in other setting sprays this time, because I really want to finish these two and just get them out of here. For lipsticks, I did have like my Roulette lipsticks. They're still in here. The ones that I use, I put in here, and we'll do swatches of these at the end of the video. And then the other ones that I had were not in the Roulette are these ones. And I'll probably will go ahead and pull them out and put something else in their place. Maybe I'll keep this guy. But Tower 28 in the shade Spicy, it's a beautiful lip gloss. I did really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. And then Shiseido, this was also like a gel, they call it a shimmer gel gloss. Again, really beautiful. I'm gonna pull both of these out because I do wanna pull in a new lipsticks. I did pick up some new lipsticks recently if you watched my haul. And then the other one that I'm gonna pull out is by Besame, and this is the Besame Red lipstick. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so happy with this guy. I do really like the formula of these, and the shades are beautiful. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, I had the Narcissist Wanted eyeshadow palette. Oh, this thing is so beautiful. I cannot forget how beautiful it is until I pull it in and use it. And then I'm like, oh, why do I ever stop using this guy? The formula is beautiful. These two, oh, stunning. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out though. I did the mini taco palette, or street taco palette by Glam Lights. This shade Carnitas is stunning. I was pleasantly surprised by how easy this palette was to work with. I didn't use all of the shades. I used these here. I used this guy, and this guy. So I still have like the purples and greens to dip in, but I'm gonna take it out. I'm not gonna keep it in here. I have to be in the mood for, you know, palettes like this. I did couple times I did pull in the Huda Mercury Retrograde palette to use. I know I didn't shop my stash for it, but I was like, okay, I do want to use that. So in addition to these, I actually had that one too. And I had the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette in here as well. And again, it's so beautiful. I can't remember. I don't know which shades I dipped into the last time I did my eye look with this, but I loved it. Kind of want to keep it in here just so I can recreate that. But I do have a lot of other palettes that I do want to use, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. Is this everything that was in here? Yes, this is it all. I am going to go ahead and put these away, and then let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick out some items to use from, like, you know, the new makeup. I did pick up quite a bit of lipsticks during National Lipstick Day. Most of them are in here just to kind of like keep them, you know, in place. I think I'm gonna pick up a few of those. That's why I brought it up. I think the first thing I'm gonna pull in is this Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser, and I picked out the shade WN30 Biscuit. This was like the platinum gift from Ulta. This, I don't know, when was it? A couple weeks ago. I'm gonna pull this guy in, and I'm gonna pull in this foundation, the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation and skincare, because the shade that I got is medium neutral 31. I think it will be a good match for me right now. So I'm gonna pull this foundation in. I do have a couple eyeliners. Like I said, I did purchase some from Melt Cosmetics, and I do have one from Makeup Geek. Let's do the Melt ones. I can't remember what. Most of the shade, I think I got like black and green. Wait, what did I get? I got the shade Lamia, Columbia, and the shade 420 Reflect Eyeliner, which I think has a little bit of shimmer. I read the reviews and they said it looks really pretty, kind of like smudged out, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the shade Lamia. I'm gonna do Lamia in Columbia. I can't remember which one it said it looks really pretty with purple eyeshadow, because I do want to pull in my She's in Parties eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna pull both of these eyeliners in. I think I want to try this brow pencil, the definer brow pencil. It came in a boxy charm. This is by Real Her. I Am Strong. I'm gonna pull this in. Okay, for lip products, some of them I got again during the National Lipstick Day, and some of them from before. I think I'm gonna pull in the Persona lip gloss because I've had it for a while in here, and that's a shade Coral. This guy I got during National Lipstick Day, but this Fenty Beauty, it's a red one, the shade Madame. I got it a different time. I'm gonna pull in one of these lip glosses. I'm gonna pull in this guy, the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. This is the shade Petal. And then I think I'm gonna pull in, how about we do this Maybelline liquid lip, like the ink stain. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull in the Lipstick Queen, this guy. I wanna pull in this guy, the Rear View Mirror lipstick. Or it's, what is it called? It's like a lip crayon. So I'm gonna pull that in. Trying to keep all the new lipsticks separated. Whew. Is there anything else from here that I want to pull in? Okay. The Jouer concealer, I tried it like 2 times. I put it back in here because I do want to pull it in again and try it some more. For blush, I think I'm gonna try, let's go ahead and try Persona. Let's do the Persona Super Blush, and this is in the shade Georgia. I wanted this for a long time. And anything else from here? No, let's go to the next new makeup drawer. Let's see. I'm sure there's stuff in here that I want to use. I do want to use the Gucci bronzer. If you watched my haul, you'll see most of the stuff. I'm going to pull this guy in, and I do want to pull in, like I said, the She's in Parties eyeshadow palette. I'm going to pull this in. Next time we're pulling this foundation in for sure. How about we pull in these? I got these, the e.l.f. duos. I got a couple of them. Well, let's pull in 2 of them, and then 2 of them this time and 2 of them next time. I think I'm gonna pull in these 2. Or no, I'm gonna pull in, which one do I want to pull in? These look summery and these look fall. Let's do the summery looking ones. One is, oh my god, that's so tiny, guava and white peach. I'm gonna pull these two in. I do want to, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I know, I said I'm not gonna, but I will. I said I'm not gonna pull in a setting spray so I can finish the Urban Decay one, but I'm gonna pull in this guy, Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray by e.l.f. And while we're at it, should I do, I didn't pull in a new highlighter. Maybe I should, let's do the highlighting palette. I was gonna pull in one of these. I bought them during Ulta 21 Day Beauty. I only used one of them. I bought 3. I only used 1, and I have these 2 that I haven't used yet. But I haven't used this flower one, but everybody raves about it. So I'm gonna try it, finally. Should I do a primer as well? I kinda wanna try this one. By Smashbox, the Mindful 5. I think I'm gonna try that. I do have some, yeah, I'm gonna try this guy. Let's do it. Oh my god, lots of new stuff. This is why I need to film only like, you know, I can only film it once every couple weeks because it takes me a long time to go through everything I pull in. Let's go ahead. I think setting spray, we can skip that drawer, but let's go ahead and pick out another primer, like an older primer. Let's see, which one do I want to pull in? I think, you know, which one I kind of like really thought about it recently is this guy, the Vitamin Rich Face Base by Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna pull this in. All right, let's go ahead and shop my stash for some older items. We'll start with eyeshadow palettes. I honestly don't know what to use. It's I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna go ahead and do a spreadsheet of all the eyeshadow palettes I have and just start randomly choosing 2, you know, to use, and then maybe one that I really want to use until I go through them all. I know, it's like, where's the fun in that? But I just, there's no way, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to begin. I have no idea where to begin. I guess one that I know I really miss, I haven't used in a long time, is this one. The Natasha Denona Gold Palette. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that in. Why not, right? I know some of these I haven't pulled in a long time. So maybe we should do that. Let's see. So we have Sultry. Is this what's this one? Jackie Einam. How can I forget? Soft Glam. Subculture. I love Subculture. I do really like Prism. Am I already in the mood for fall? I don't know. This is also purpley, which could be really nice too. The Norvina. I haven't used this one in a long time too. Ooh, this is so beautiful. Should we do this one? It's all like grungy. Doesn't matter. Do I care? Not really. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna pull this guy. I'm gonna do the Norvina. Okay, for foundation, this is like, oh, this is the heaven. I don't know why I love foundations so much, but I do. Let's see, there was something, as soon as I opened the door, something caught my eye, which was this CoverGirl. I really like this guy, the True Blend Matte Made. I really like this guy. Since I bought the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, I bought it finally in my correct shade. I haven't used it. The other option, again, with the whole tanning thing, is the Stellar foundation. This is beautiful. Shade S03. Maybe I do this one. Either do this one, or I'm gonna pull in MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but this is too yellow, so I'll pull in like a mixer with it. This one would be a really good mixer because it's pink and like thins it out a little bit. So I could do that. I could, what do I want to do? I don't have any, oh wait, what do you mean I don't have any occasions? I have my birthday, my son's birthday, my mother-in-law's birthday. They're all like next week. I'm gonna do this Stellar. I'm gonna do this Stellar foundation. I'm gonna do this. Did I pull in a new concealer? Yeah, the Clinique. I'm gonna pull in, should I pull in the Stellar Concealer? Because I did really like it too. Maybe I do that. I'm gonna pull in the Stellar Concealer, and I want one more option. How about we do, this L'Oreal is too light, otherwise I would pull the L'Oreal. I think I will do the CoverGirl one. You know what? No, I want some full coverage. I've been having some really dark circles. I'm gonna go with the Bye Bye Under Eyes. This guy is in the shade Light Natural. This guy in medium. I'm gonna go with medium. Now I got my everything covered. I think, you know what? I want to pull in, just in case. This guy looks really beautiful in photos too, kind of like how the Hourglass one looks really beautiful in photos. This one does too. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in just in case, because I don't know what that It Cosmetics one looks like, and I want to look good in my pictures, you know, for my birthday and all the other birthdays. Let's get some powders. I haven't picked any yet. I'm gonna do the Nikia Joy. I ordered it during 4th of July sale. It took a long time, like a month to arrive, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in. I do want to pull in for under the eyes some what do I want to use for under the eye? I think I'm gonna pull in, I know for sure I'm gonna pull in the Laura Mercier powder for a finishing powder. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, and the shade is 2. I'm gonna use that for under the eye. What do I want to use under the eye? I do like, I think I'm gonna do Besame Translucent, and this is Brightening Vanilla Powder. I don't know if they're discontinuing these. They don't have the purple one anymore. Like the violet, they don't have that one, and these are all on sale, so I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in. There's so many powders. Whew, how did that happen? I don't know. I think this is gonna be it for powders. It's plenty. Yeah, is this it? Yeah, I'm happy with my choices for powder. Okay, here we go. Face palettes. I don't know, you guys. I started filming today with no direction or where I'm going with this. Oh, I know. Becca Malika. Wait, did I recently have this one in? Or did I recently want to have it in and I didn't? I'm gonna do Becca Malika. This is a beautiful palette. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. Okay, so for bronzers, what do I want to pull in? I'm going to pull in one of these. One of these Too Faced ones. Not Too Faced, these MAC ones. I do have the one by Gucci. This is beautiful. Bayana bronzing powder. There's this one. This one is too light. The Aladdin one is really beautiful too. Aladdin one looks like deeper. I think it might match me a little bit better. It looks more warm tone too. Let's do this one, the Aladdin one, and then I want to pull in one of these because I don't know what I think about it. Should I even bother? I do want to pull one of them in because I might pass them on to my sister, to my niece, or to my sister-in-law. Dolce, I remember really enjoying. Maybe the one in Glow, shade Glow. Milani, I don't know why I bought shade 01 in Milani. One of my evers, I don't know. Maybe we'll do Milani, this one. It looks too glowy, too glowy. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it in, see if I like it or not. If I don't, I am gonna send a package for my niece very soon, so I want to try it. Maybe I'll just toss it in there for her. She might really enjoy that, maybe more than I would. Okay, for blush, I feel like I want to do the Jouer blush or this Hourglass blush palette. Let's do Hourglass. I'm gonna pull in the Hourglass blush palette. And I want to do another, like a single blush. Maybe I do this blush Primer infused blush. Which one is it? Is this one of them? No, it's not. I thought this is like the primer infused blush, but it's not. What's in here that I haven't used in a long time? I like Songbird. The Tiger Lily's pretty too. It's Tiger Lily. This is Songbird by Becca. I'm gonna do Songbird. I'm gonna pull out Songbird. It's been a while. And I think that's it for blushes, because we do have some blushes in like the palette, and I pulled in the Persona blush too. So let's do highlights. Okay, for highlighter, I pulled in that Flower Beauty palette, but I think that's the only highlighter I pulled in. I think I'm gonna do the Dior one. This is really beautiful palette. I'm gonna pull this guy in, and a couple singles, single ones. Oh, I really like Diamond. What are these? These are by what's her name? Laura Geller. Peach Glow. I want the honey, the Gilded Honey. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm gonna pull in Gilded Honey. I know it's so much stuff, but bear with me. It's okay. It's gonna be all beautiful. We're gonna wear it all, and we're gonna look beautiful. It's my pep talk for myself, That's how I pep talk myself. It's a really good one, and I just don't like it because I love it, but it's so bulky. I'm gonna pull it in regardless. I'm gonna pull in this guy, the Physicians Formula. It's like the nude, natural nude highlighter. I love this stuff. The formula is fantastic. It's just, why I gotta be so big, man? I gotta be so bulky. I don't know. All of their stuff is just big. Like, really? Who needs the stuff in the back? Just give me the product and I'm happy with it. You can still charge me whatever you want to charge me. Just don't give me all that damn packaging. I'm gonna do this guy. All right, I went ahead and put everything back in the drawer. Actually, it's the next day. My camera died on me yesterday and I couldn't finish, doing swatches and all that for you guys. So let's go ahead and do it now. I haven't used any of these items. I was about to sit down and do my makeup. I figured let's do swatches first and then I'll do my makeup. Let's get started with powders. What I had over here, I had the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 2. I really love this guy as a finishing powder. It just blends everything together and it's pretty luminous. I find it very similar to the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. I find it very similar to that. Very slight differences. I feel maybe this is more finely milled, but both of them I do love. The other powder in here is the Nikia Joy Cosmetics powder. I've been wanting this guy for ages, and then finally I pulled the trigger on 4th of July. I think, what was it on the website? I think they had 25% off site-wide, I think. And so I picked it up and I got like the set that came with 2 sponges. I'm excited for that. Besame brightening vanilla powder. I do like this under the eye because it has that yellow tint to it, so it really illuminates or brightens under the eye. That's it for powders. For bronzers, we'll do bronzers and then we'll do highlights. I do have the Gucci. I did haul this guy recently. Again, I'll have my haul video in the description box, and I'll have it linked up in the cards above if you guys are curious. But I wanted this guy ever since it came out, and finally I went ahead and picked it up when it came back in stock because it sold out like immediately. And I got the shade 03. I did use it one time right when I first got it, and I didn't realize that it was floral scented until I actually dipped my brush into it, and I was like, is this guy scented? It does come with a little bit of a little brush here. Let's see. But come on, I mean, who's gonna apply bronzer with a brush like this? Like, really? Who's gonna do that? Maybe somebody will. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for this guy, and he might stay in its pouch and maybe in its box. I tend to do that for some stupid reason or another. Anyway, so I didn't even swatch it for you guys. What's going on, Rania, today? I guess I need more coffee. So let's go ahead and swatch this guy. Again, this is the shade 03, which it was like I was kind of in between 03 and 02. 02 looked a little bit more ashy, kind of like a contouring shade, where this is like a bronzing shade. So here's this guy. There's 12 grams of product in here, so it's not bad. The other bronzer in here is Your Wish Is My Command by Too Faced. This was the Aladdin collection. How beautiful was that collection? So there it is. It's significant, looks significantly deeper. So I think this would be a good match for me currently. I mean, you think I'm tan? I'm tan. And the Milani Baked Bronzer, the shade 04 Glow. Again, I don't know if this is something I'm going to keep in my collection. I do like it, but I think it's something maybe my niece would enjoy more. She's 9, so it will be like a perfect makeup for her because you know, illuminating. I'm getting to the point. My birthday's soon, you guys. I'm getting to the point where like, should I grow up? No, I don't want to. Let's do highlighters. I do have the Physicians Formula Natural Nude. I do really like this guy. You basically can dip your brush anywhere you want to. I mainly am in this spot. The more like a golden tan, not the pink, but you could use the pink, or you can just swirl the brush all over. It's a beautiful highlight. This is something that Physicians Formula did right, except the damn packaging they did not do right at all. So that's one of the highlights I have for this week. Let me put these back in here. The other highlights I did pull in are, okay, these and these. I pulled in Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I remember when this was all the rage on YouTube, like, come on, everybody talked about Gilded Honey or used Gilded Honey. It is a beautiful highlight. It's absolutely stunning. And then the other highlights in here are the Dior Backstage. This is the 01, the Universal. I did not pick up 02. I hear it's supposed to have lots of glitter particles in it, so I didn't get that. But this guy is beautiful. The only shade that I don't use is this one, but I guess I could use it as like a sparkly eyeshadow or an intense eyeshadow. There they are. I mean, the formula is amazing. The shades are beautiful, and on the skin they look really nice. They don't emphasize texture. And the other highlighters that I have, I did pull in this highlighter palette by Flower, the Shimmer and Strobe. I know this is nothing new, but it's new to me. Okay, yeah, that's a lot softer than I imagined. Oh, I gotta be very careful. Is that a fuzzy from my, yeah, it's a fuzzy from my my makeup eraser. Again, what's with that brush? Okay, yeah, the formula is pretty damn nice. Are these dupes? I mean, look at these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. For blushes, I pulled in one new blush. Well, one in these. Persona Super Blush in the shade is Georgia. I remember I wanted this ever since I saw the sneak peeks for it, like coming soon and stuff, you know. Ooh, that's so pretty. I'm so excited for this guy. And I said it last time, I'm so into like those kind of peachy blushes. This is the White Peach by e.l.f. Like the blush highlighter duo. I should have, I don't know. I feel like it's so tangerine-y. I wonder how it's gonna look on my face. You know, it's like, it's, look, okay, orange, you know? So we'll see about that. I'm kind of excited for it. The formula feels really amazing. I only got 4 of those, and I kind of wish I bought the one that was like the bronzer one. I might just go ahead and place another order. It's no big deal. It's like free shipping with $15 purchase, and you can get quite a few stuff for $15 from e.l.f. So here's the other one, and this is the shade Guava. This is definitely something I'm really looking forward to. And then the other palette blush quad that I have here is the Hourglass Ghost Quad. Although one of these, I would say, like this guy, I would say is more of a highlighter, but everything else could be a blush. I'm gonna go ahead and do it here. I know they don't swatch very nicely, but it's beautiful on the skin. So here we go. You just need a brush. Let me build it up for you guys. There it is. It's so subtle. It's it looks beautiful on the skin. It's just like that perfect flush to the skin. And then the last blush that I did pull in was the Becca like mineral blush, and this is the shade Songbird. This is really pretty, you guys, and those are intense. I have a couple of them. It's intense. So this one is the least intense of the ones I have, because I have Tiger Lily and something else, and they're just like barely need to dip into it and you're good. So I'm excited for this guy too. It's been a really long time since I played with these Becca blushes. I need to start pulling them in more often because they really are pretty. Do these eyeliners. I want to see what they're about. So I like I said, I ordered these from Melt. They were having, was it 50% off or 40% off their site with free shipping. So I bought 3 eyeliners. One of them, the description said that it's perfect with purple eyeshadow. I can't remember if it was the Columbia or if it was this one. What's this one called? What shade is it? Hey, how am I gonna tell the shade? This is Columbia. Lamia. So I can't remember which one it said. It's like really looks pretty with purple. Maybe it's this one because it's like that eggplant color. It's very creamy. I wonder how they will sit in the waterline. And here's that Columbia shade, very like coffee brown. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for some smoky eye looks, like purpley smoky. And then this guy came in a BoxyCharm, and this is I Am Strong by Real Her Definer Brow Pencil. Didn't have a shade name or anything, but okay, it feels a little stiff, but I think the shade might be good for me. Does it come with a spoolie? Oh, that's a tiny spoolie. It's so skinny. I'm excited for that one. I've been working on the Anastasia Brow Wiz, trying to finish it up, and I have it in the shade Soft Brown. I don't know why I bought Soft Brown. I guess they're pretty similar shades, but they felt actually the same. For some reason I thought this was more creamy, but when you swatch it on the hand, it really is not that creamy. Okay, for concealers, I put in the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, the full coverage concealer by IT Cosmetics, and this is in the shade medium. You guys, those are like big time concealers. Is there any product in here? Why is it so big if you're only gonna give me half of it? Right? Like, what is this for? Anyway, so it's very emollient. Warm it up and then apply it under the eye. It doesn't look medium at all. It looks pretty light color. Hopefully it works for me. You definitely, I personally have to really set this guy, otherwise it will transfer all over the place. The other concealer I have in here is the Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. It does come with a little eraser. I don't know why you need an eraser. Can I blend the concealer with it? It's pretty tiny though. Anyway, so there's this guy, and then I do have the Stellar Concealer, and this is in the shade S01. I've used this guy previously and I did really enjoy it. I'm hoping that it will, you know, with the Stellar foundation, I will be good. And then the other, well, foundation I pulled in this guy because I totally forgot. My birthday is next week. It's on 8/18. My mother-in-law is on 8/17. My son is 8/22. So we are gonna hopefully go out to lunch, and probably will be taking pictures. So I'm like, okay, this looks really beautiful in pictures because it's full coverage, but it's very not heavy on the skin. It's kind of like that Hourglass. It was full coverage, but it's not thick, you know, on the skin. So I pulled this guy in. The other foundations I have is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation and skincare, and this is, it's medium coverage, and I picked out the shade Medium Neutral 31. The other foundation, or the third foundation, is the Stellar foundation, and this is in the shade S03. Definitely a tan shade for me. They were on sale at Sephora for the longest time, and I kept waiting for the lighter shade to come in stock, which it never did. So I went and bought this guy. But with tanning and self-tanning and all that, I think it will be good. I did pull in the the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. So I'm looking forward to trying this guy. For primers, I have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This guy smells so freaking good. Oh, smells good. I'm excited to use this one. And then the other primer that I pulled in is the Smashbox, the Mindful 5. Like a serum oil primer thing, they called it. I want to feel this guy. I think I'll use this today. I haven't done my workout today yet, so we're gonna definitely be putting, it smells very kind of like herbally. Is that not bad? It smells pretty good. Okay, it seems, I thought it would be kind of greasy, but it's not. Ooh, it feels really nice actually. Ooh, I'm excited. So there, I'm gonna use this primer. Probably put this guy to the test today because it's gonna be a hot week. Alrighty, for eyeshadow palettes, Natasha Denona Gold palette. This guy is just so beautiful. I've definitely used it. It's been loved, but not loved enough. So I'm looking forward to using this guy. Let's see. I do want to swatch. I've always swatched this shade. Every time I pull it in, I'll do a couple swatches, but I just, if you're like me, you want these swatches, right? And let's do, I want to do this kind of like mustardy yellow. So here we go. Oh my gosh, never fails to disappoint. Oh, look at this. I mean, come on. I'm looking forward to using this guy on my eyes. Again, do you think it would be a good idea if I do like a spreadsheet of all my eyeshadow palettes, and like every week I use 2, or every time I film Shop My Stash I pick out 3 of them so we never rotate? Let me know what you guys think. ABH Norvina, this is another beautiful palette. It's again pretty loved. The only shade that doesn't look very loved is this one. Let's see what this guy was about. Feels a little bit, is it always feeling this dry? Don't tell me it went bad. I know it says like 6 months, but the shimmer feels pretty good. Oh, 18 months. Okay. I don't know if I've had it for 18. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this guy too. 2 purple palettes. My eyes are gonna pop. Okay, so there's that one. And then let's do the She's in Parties eyeshadow palette. It was kind of like a no-brainer for me to pick out the She's in Parties. It's totally my color scheme. So I bought it from Sephora, paid full price for it, and then like 2 days after I received it, Melt had their sale, and I'm like, no. So it wasn't on sale for $40. I could have saved $8, but I'm not bitter at all. Here it is. I did use it on the eyes. I used it once, but I'm gonna do some swatches. Okay, let's do Skeleton Kiss. Let's do, this guy's pretty. Strange Love. I'm gonna do this one. She's in Parties. Sleepwalk. Let me clean my fingers and we'll do the other 2 shades. Mean Streak and Lost Control. Mean Streak, Lost Control. Ooh, Lost Control is beautiful. Okay, what's this? What was this one? I think this was Sleepwalk. Here it is. Ay, ay, ay. Totally my kind of shades. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing with this palette again. I'm so excited for it. Now let's go ahead and do the lip swatches. Okay, I'll go ahead and swatch them all, and then we'll talk about them. Okay, so I went ahead and swatched the lip products. I'll go through the ones that are in my August lip roulette, the ones I'm gonna use for all the month of August first, and then I'll show you the ones that I pulled in just outside of those like August lippies. The first one in here is by MAC, and this is Jar of Stars. It's so pretty. I already used it once this month, but I'll probably use it again. Right next to it is Chai by Bite Beauty. I do have two of these. I think maybe they came either in Sephora box at some point or something. Right next to it is Doubt, and it's a comfort matte by Urban Decay, like the Vice lipsticks. It's so pretty. There's that, and right over here is by LA Girls, and this is the Flat Velvet like matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Gossip. It smells so good, and it has like this little lip balm thing, and it's kind of like a lip crayon, so or a lip crayon, yes, that's what you would call it. Right next to it is by Maybelline, and again, these smell so good. This is the Super Stay lip crayon, and it does have the little sharpener in here, which is really cute. This is the shade Hustle in Heels. Again, smells so good, and I do really like those. Over here I have Marc Jacobs, and this is the shade Slow Burn. What line is this? The liquid lip, the cream liquid lip, I guess. So there it is. Right next to it is by Dose of Colors, and that's, you can see it drying. It's a matte lipstick, and this is the shade Warm and Fuzzy. It's really beautiful. Hank and Henry over here, and this is the shade Petal Pusher, and this is the matte liquid lipstick. This came in a BoxyCharm a while ago. I do really like this color, and I do really like the formula. Right over here is by Tarte, and this is the Lip Surgeon's lip gloss, and the shade is Visionary. I had to go through, I had like 3 or 4 of these, and this is the only one that's not expired. I got rid of decluttered the other ones, but there it is right there. And then the last one over here is by Bare Minerals, and this is the shade Daredevil. It looks really purpley, but it doesn't swatch as purpley as it looks in the tube. That probably would look really pretty with all these purple eyeshadows. And the other lip glosses or lip products I pulled in that are outside of the month of August roulette is this one over here by Persona. This is the shade Coral Gloss. Right next to it is by Lipstick Queen, and this is the Rear View Mirror. Is that what they're called? Rear View Mirror Lip Lacquer, and this is the shade Little Red Convertible. I did wear this yesterday right after I pulled it in. Oh, it's so pretty. And then right next to it is like the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. Those are like the hyaluronic acid lip glosses, and this is the shade 005 Petal. I feel like maybe they're trying to dupe Fenty, but I could be totally wrong. I think this is another long video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Is there anything that I talked about that you were really curious about? Leave me any comments in the comment section below. I would love to chat with you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. That's it. That's all from me. Talk to you later. Bye.